Guys, once again, welcome to another episode at Kith Interiors. I am so much excited today to just take you through one of the projects that has been going on for a period of 3 years. I think it's almost 2.9 months. So, a little story about this project. The client here has been walking the real journey. He's been taking a step at a time, and for sure today I just want to tell you that at Kith Interiors, this project, we took it up from the drawings. We did the architectural drawings, we came for the groundbreaking, and then we have been constructing the house, and the construction took a period of almost a year plus 7, a year plus 9. Then the interiors has taken almost like 7 months. That is partly last year towards December we started the interior works, and then the target was to finish by June, but here we are, it's June. Actually, we just wanted to reveal this project this month once everything is done, but we feel like the journey has taken another direction, and we feel like now the projected practical finishing time for this project will be either in August, September, but because of a few details here and there, we might reveal the real project in completion in December. So, assurance is, Kith Interiors, we have professional experts, that is from the interior designers, from the architects in the office. We have currently engineers in the office, and then a consortium of other experts, and that is the mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, where we subcontract. And then also we work closely with other subcontractors from different localities depending on your project. So for today, let me just not waste a lot of your time with a lot of things. Look around. If Larry can throw in a few of the images or photos of how this project started, see how the transformation has taken place. And all this is actually on the 3Ds that Kith Interiors did. When we were doing the architectural layout plans, we also did the architectural 3Ds for the house. We went ahead and did the landscape drawings for the compound, and then we went ahead and did the interior design drawings, which we are following each and every bit to the core. I can't say that completely 99%, but a bit of 70% of what is on the 3D is being transferred. Other than that, you might be seeing improvements and maybe failures in kidogo bits. But as we walk around, this will be the green area. So this is a driveway all the way from the other side. There will be like a small gate on the other side. We have channels here. We'll receive metal grills that will be blocked nicely. So all this is preparation. We'll come and do waterproofing nicely, and then we'll do the channels. This is gonna be a walk path. When you're driving, this will be the driveway. But as you come from the other side, the palm trees and the whatever, this will be cabro. So you walk on this under the shade. As you go out, part of the space is gonna be lit up by landscape lights. Then on this side, the palm trees on the side, then this is gonna be more of green space. If you wanna hold a party, you wanna hold a function, most of the times you can hold it from that side all the way to that side, and the buffet counter might be there or somewhere here. On the other side, the perimeter fence has actually been plastered. We are looking at those they're called what? They're called something cypress. So it's gonna be covered in green nicely, and then those planters are gonna have, actually it's a mixture of a bit of different plants. So ornamental and a bit of trees, and then the lights. Then where we have put these pieces of sticks around, those are demarcations whereby we are going to do now the water piping, whereby all the sprinklers will be piped so that you don't have to, the client doesn't have to be remembered, because you know this is a farmhouse actually, so that just in the event the farm manager forgets to switch on the lights, is going to be automated on internet. So every 5 a.m. or 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, they automatically come on, they spray for 1 hour, go off automatically at around 6 p.m. in the evening. They come on, spray for 1 hour, and life continues slowly by slowly. So the only bit of work for this particular guy would be to mow the grass. Is it mowing? Grass mowing, yes. So that is it for the landscaping. Then this guy drives in like this. So as you drive in like that, on the other side, this is now the parking lot. We'll have a shed of a car shed around here for 2 or 3 cars. And this is where this guy, if they want to wash their cars, they will wash from there. There is a pavement on the other side with a drainage. So the slope is going to slope to the other side. It will be covered by a grill. Then it flows on that side. The family, when they want to sit on the front side without having to walk on that side, that space on the other side, you just step down, then you go into that space, you sit, you relax. We'll have a few green trees or few trees in that side, and then ornamental plants in the space, a bit of lights, so the guy will enjoy. So all this place where we have the whatever, this maize, this is maize plantation. Is gonna be, we are going to have what? We are going to have a bamboo hedge all around, so that the other part will completely remain as a farm. So it's gonna be raised almost at this level, the bamboo, so that you never see the other side. Then we'll have a grill around. Then we will protect that side, so the compound will stay on this side. And this came later because the design really shows that the entire piece is to be landscaped. And then we sat down and thought, why do you want to maintain this entire space as landscape with grass and plants? And maintaining probably is hard, and you can get a bit of your garden things on this side. And that's when we later on, if you look at the 3D for the landscape, the entire thing has been landscaped. But the client later thought about it and felt like they only need that particular space, because most of the times when they come in, they are coming in for a short period of time, that is for maybe a month during their holidays. Let's move, Larry. So all this becomes, and it's gonna be Tamakadam thing. Who remembers Tamakadam in history in the high school? Tamakadam, let me not give you the history of Tamakadam. So this is gonna be tarmacked. We are not gonna use cabro as usual, so we'll tarmac the entire space. That is the American style. Then on this other side, we are having the paving blocks. So this, you can come and step up and go to the garden. So the paving blocks come all the way. When you come around, you walk, then these particular parts are gonna be put gravel nicely, and that is the fine gravel around, so that the entire thing looks beautiful. And because this guy is a villager, or the owner of the house was born and raised in this region, he said that he still likes bathing in the sun or outside, because he was raised bathing outside, doing so much outside. So he has piped all the water to this point. This is part of the bathroom. So all these bamboos are going to come up, and this is going to be a forested area. Then whenever the sun comes in, probably it's at midday and it's up here, there's going to be a pole coming up, then a water point, a shower head here. So this guy can shower from here and enjoy the outside bathing and stay as a villager and remember his background. Before I go inside, let me just throw you to the backside quickly, so that I don't waste a lot of your time. So this entire thing is all the way to this side. Part of this is gonna be where you can air your clothes, you can do much of your things, because the backyard is on this side. They can come and air their clothes on this particular side. Imagine probably you have a backyard, you have maybe a family function, or a function, or a rural show for your kids, and you don't want to hold it from the back or from the front side, or maybe that becomes the main part, the main event area. Then you want to throw a cocktail. So this entire space is going to be green and nicely, so you have to put your cocktail stools here and do your serving on this side. Then as you go further, you want also maybe later on in the evening at around 6:30, when the sun is setting and the pool is really pooling, you come here and then you can do your photo shoots. And also as a family, they can come behind here. This pool initially on the 3D was on the front side, but because the KIMILILI, or this is the Luya land, people at times can sing you in the traditional circumcision songs. So we decided, because of that, rather than putting it on the front so that everybody on the other side, actually people climb trees to see what is going on the inner side. So assuming you've removed and you put on your bikinis and all that and you're on the front side. So the client decided, because of that particular respect, he decided to throw the pool on the side. And as we speak, the digging has been done. It's gonna be a very small pool of around 3 meters. That would take like 2 persons at a time, or 3 people going down at a time. So all this is gonna be maybe like 2 meters. That is 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. That is gonna be decking all around. Then this pool, the dream for the client is to have that covering thing that slides, the automated covering. I think it's like a roller shutter. It rolls and covers the pool just in the event they have traveled and they're not around. Then the rest of this other space is gonna be green. And Larry, if you come and stand on this particular side and you watch this house from this side, so again, the front has a view, the back has a view, and works are actually ongoing. Currently, the guys are doing that is rough and tough. The moldings have been done. A bit of adjustment on this freestanding single wall that stands in the middle. When we realize on the 3D it has moldings that are running across, we have decided to bring in an expert who is working on that. I think that is enough for this particular house on the outer side. Let's walk in so that I quickly just take you through what are the expectations, what are the scopes, so that you can see. So all this is going to be covered with, I think because of expenses, the steps, the front steps, at around 200 or 300, all this, the steps and the partly this is going to be 300 granites flowing around. Then all the other way to the other side will be porcelain polished granito tiles. So let's walk in. All this been done by Kit Interiors to receive what? To receive toughened laminated glass, back door. So I'm approaching the house from the back side. So that is the back door. It's a double volume. Then here we have the staircase that has been fabricated. All this courtesy of Kit Interiors. It floats and goes all the way. So it will have metallic railing on the other side, the glass railing on the other side, a wooden handrail to hold on it as you climb all the way to the upper side. All these arches to receive cladding in wood, architraves in wood, around 70 to 100 mm. Same thing on this side. So the house has been divided into 3. There is the center part, there is the left side, and there is the upper wing. In the center part here, it's an open plan kind of setup. You enter, the main door has been set up, awaiting the architrave and the grab bar that comes on the back and the front. So it's done on both sides. You can see the reinforced hinges. This door is actually a security door, 70 to almost 80 mm thick all the way. The windows already done, and if you can come closer, Larry, you will notice that this is proper aluminium, and then this is reinforced toughened glass that I think yesterday when we were here, there is a bird that came from the other side at a speed of almost whatever. It hit this glass and it just fell down and died, and the glass stayed intact. From there, so this becomes where Larry is standing is the dining area. Then we probably, that is a 6-seater, and this 6-seater is actually just paged directly opposite this window. So you are sitting around the window, leaving that space as the traffic area. Immediately after, I'm assuming there will be a console behind a furniture or maybe a couch. Then the couch faces this side. When you look around, you will notice the TV unit has already been, the carcass is already there. So it will have a drawer on this side, an open space here, and the cabling has been brought all the way to where. So we will have your receiver here, you will have your receiver, and basically maybe a few other, that is the internet point here. The TV sits here. You can see the distance from this side to this side. That means we are doing either an 85 or a 100-inch TV. Then here, this is a point for the boys when they want to place their PlayStation, they plug it there. So a bit I noticed this is too low. It will just be taken slightly up. Even this one has been consumed by the cabinet already. So this just needs to receive the top cabinet, the top worktop, then the side panels, then the drawers, and it's done. So all this courtesy of that. Before I go so far, so under there, people will decide what to do. There, transition to the other side. On this side, we transit with the arch nicely, wooden arch, then a step as you go in, then we get into the kitchen. So this becomes the storage cabinets, and this is the pantry inside the kitchen. So the boxes have been done already, drawers on the lower side, and then boxes for cereals and all that, and those are jars and all that manner of things they will be placed in. So this is just going to receive. So this is going to be open. The other thing that comes in, and which will come with the door and the faces, is the incision that you put inside, and this is gonna be a wood finish that we put in just to pimp up the space. Then this cabinet and this cabinet are supposed to pick what? A glass aluminium door, top to bottom, full range. Then this space that stays is a box that carries what? The fridge, and this will be the double door fridge. So that's why you see it's open all the way. The socket is already there. The next box, that will be the drawer, this will be the oven, and this will be the microwave, and this is the decorative element, and this will be the pull-out pantry, pull-out cabinet on the top. Immediately after, the guy is a coffee lover. This becomes the coffee station. It's housed in the kitchen, in the corner, and in this particular site, we are trying a new thing. The high-level cabinets are coming out by 600, same size with the top, with these cabinets. So these ones are 350, these ones are 600. It's something that we have not done before, but we are trying to do it so that we see if it will be seamless all the way. You can see the piping done nicely. This is a DP for the oven, a DP for the microwave, a DP for something else, socket to prepare something, sockets for maybe a coffee machine, socket for something else. Then here we're going to have a separation. That is a tall cabinet that is open decorative. Tall open cabinet, already labeled, and that's why you are seeing it as an open space, because it comes complete with the door in the color of the doors. These are carcasses. The real deal is to come. So stay tuned to see the real deal in Kimilili. So here, these are drawers. Immediately you can see here, this is a cabinet. You can see this is a fixed panel. This carries the cooker at 900. This is the whatever, the potifila in Kimilili, my friend. This is the hood, a hood in Kimilili, my brother. Then this is the pull-out cabinet. Immediately after, we have drawers, then we have more sockets, then we have what? The spice rack here, then the sink and the upper level cabinet. Then this is the cabinet. This is how the center, the island looks. Basically, the island is supposed to be an open thing on the other side, because we have stools on that side, and it's running from somewhere here. These are cables for power. It runs all the way to this side. So you cook from that side, you come and prepare from this side. But you want to get your breakfast, you sit on the stools on that side. And as unique as possible, this kitchen has a unique window. And you can hear, when I close the window, it becomes almost kind of soundproof. So most of the kitchens, we have windows on this side where we have the sink. For this particular kitchen, it is a big window whereby you slide it after washing your utensils and everything, and air can move in this house from all corners. But basically, big windows for big spaces. You can see around, all the windows are big to allow in more lights. Let me just finish with this side. So immediately you come in, assuming the guest is coming in from this side or this side, you get your common cloakroom just immediately in the corner. So here again, you give you a COVID-19 vanity, and this COVID-19 vanity came about, we used to have only vanities in the bathrooms, but now here we are catering for you. We have open cabinet, we have a closed cabinet, and it carries the entire space. Then the mirror will cover again the entire space, giving a different feel. So that is it for the vanity for the common person who is coming in. I want to wash my hands. Nini, 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 nini. You don't take them to the bath, to your bedroom. You send them here. Then here we have the common toilet, big enough. The door swings to the left, and then we'll have a small pedestal on this side. Let's walk quickly to the other side. So this guy, again, I don't know what his mind comes from. You see, he has another kitchen, a combined kitchenette. This is a dirty kitchen and a laundry. So this becomes the cooking spot. The cooking spot is here. So this is the hood and the cooker. Then counters for workspace all the way to the other side. And the idea is this guy from somewhere here to this side, he can do his ironing. Then you see this place is open. He's going to put hanging rods so that after the girls have done, or after the people working around have finished ironing the space, they can hang their clothes here, and the sockets are just nearby, and the counters are done. On the opposite side, he's having now his sink on that point, then this is not a dishwasher, this is a washing machine and a bit of storage, and this is high level cabinets for storage, and his PowerPoints are all directed here. You remember most of the projects, we are getting these things in the main kitchen or in the corridor as you enter the house. A big aisle. You have to think about things, and this has been done in such a way that it will be covered nicely. You'll have even CNC cabinets. Anytime you want to use, you just run here and open. Again, they thought about solar panels, and this gadget is for the solar panels, and he's thinking of putting just 2 batteries, because these days we have bigger batteries that can carry, I think, 10 kVA or 5 kVA. So if you have 1 kVA here and another kVA there, then you channel everything here. So everything is just neatly arranged, neatly planned. So that is it for this space. It's gonna work as a pantry, it's gonna work as a dirty kitchen, and also as a laundry for the space. On the lower side, we have 2 rooms that are equal. So these are cabinets for the room. There will be a dresser, let's say study here. So this is for the light, this is for the socket, and this is a switch for the light. It floats here, the door swings there, the person can sit here, do dressing. Again, big windows to bring in light, the curtain flows all the way from the ceiling, all the way down. This is the front wall, and this is not final coat, this is just preparation of the walls, skimming, and 1 coat of paint as we wait for the works to be done. So the headboard comes here, and I think on the 3D it shows a headboard in board all the way, wall to wall, and these lights are lighting from the back, and the bed goes in, and this person can have a small sitting on that side. Nice bathrooms. The bathroom, you can attest, this is preparation for the tile works done, well laid, 0 joint with kidogo, whatever there, but this will be the mixer. For those people who forget, mixer, and this is the Arabian what? The whatever that you, it's called what? Arabian shower. That is the shower head. Then we're also doing provision for electrical just in case the solar is misbehaving. You can switch direct to KPLC. So there will be a shower, cubicle glass panel here that is frameless glass all the way. Then this is for the soap dish. Look at the windows, and this is what? Big enough to allow light to come in and aeration to do its magic. Then we have the toilet in the middle, overlooking the dome. The door swings to the left, where we have the vanity. It's gonna be held by a door stopper, but still, because the granite overlaps, this door can never hit the cabinet, because it will touch the granite. But the secret here is you have a mirror wall to wall, and you have your switch and socket just to do your blow dry and to do your things, and then to switch on the mirror light whenever you want, and it floats wall to wall. It's better than when you have it here and then the toilet somewhere, whatever. So most of the sites, the sink is, when you walk in, the sink is on this side. I would rather you move the door slightly and move the sink wall to wall on this side rather than having the door on this side and lay these things all the way to the other side. But again, it's not mandatory. Tastes and preferences. Just come blurry kidogo. These again are details. Look at how we do our bathrooms. Very international. The beading and the granite, the tiles, the way are cut. Beautiful incised. The joint between the tile and the window, beautifully done. The joint between the tile and the tile, beautifully done. This one, even if you go to Dubai, this is just like Dubai and America. So you don't need to go to Dubai to see this. You come to KIMILILI. So from there, a door again, bedroom number 2. Same design, same design, same design. We are not overdoing. The floors will be the same all the way. So the only place that are gonna change, even the kitchen will receive the same wooden floors. And the floors are gonna be SPC. So same all the way. When you walk in the bathroom again, it's just a shower, the vanity on this side, the toilet, the window, bringing in enough light. And again, as I was telling you, our windows big enough. There, you open and you can hear the birds singing, and you can feel that then just behind here we have planters, so we'll have flowers and all that. And this guy, I think, can jump out through the window if they want. So that is side A of the house. This is side B. Then I just quickly move in here there, so we'll have a thing here. This is all these are wood. This is going to be wood plus partitions, so that to separate this space to this space, because that leads into someone's private bedroom. This is this guy's office. Those are cabinets. There will be his portraits on the back side, and I'm thinking those will be his mentors will be put in art and beautifully hung there with a light. That gypsum is dropping. That's a bucket just so that it can illuminate. But the desk sits here facing this side, and he can sign his checks and he can meet his clients from this point before he goes back to his works in America, or I don't know if he works in Nairobi. Then here we are going to do a cinema room. Say a cinema room, a cinema room. So we are collaborating with Flint Homes to just ensure that we get a proper international cinema. We've already given them the layout plans, and for those people who want to look at their page, drop in there and see what they're doing in regards to cinemas. So the ceilings have been done, but what we are going to do is we are going to add a vacuum in between this space. A vacuum is now we are going to create another false wall all around the space, pad the walls, then pipe again the wires, bringing them to the points so that we can house the speakers inside. These are the back speakers. That is a back speaker. We are going to have the surround speakers in the ceiling. Then we are going to have the front speakers. That is the speaker on the front. That is the speaker on the front. Then we'll have the center speakers on the front side of that side. And we'll have a subwoofer on one side, and if possible, if it allows, or it's also a science, they calculate, if it allows, we'll now need to put another subwoofer here. But because it's a home theater, I don't think we'll need two subwoofers. We just need one proper subwoofer. We need a nice proper, like a Yamaha receiver here. Then proper sound, either in Bose or Harman Kardon or Meridian Sound, or ile ingine ni gani, Bang & Olufsen. Proper speakers here, then proper surround speakers. We are going to add another window so that we create a vacuum in between. So the wall that we are going to create will have another window, so that when you close that and you close the other one, you are soundproofed. We are also going to create another ceiling just around here so that we can have our starlight ceilings. Part of these fabrications, some are dining table. The carpenter has just done a few of the whatever, so we are waiting for the glasses, and another one is a study desk. On this side, we have a guest bedroom. This guest receives cabinets. You will see the end product later so that I don't waste a lot of time. We have a study, and then here we have the headboard. Again, I don't think we have different treatments in the bedrooms. Same treatment. Curtain box flowing bigly. The curtains are flowing from up, coming down. And this guy receives, if you look at the 3D, this door is on this side. So we just interchange so that this guy can have an ensuite. So he has his shower. The mixer is here. The window is a linear, longer window instead of vertical. And the reason being because you're going to have a shower here, and then immediately have a toilet, and we have a sink on this side. And basically we need 1 meter all the way to the sink. So this is enough to put a sink on the lower side so that we leave the whatever on the upper side. Thank you. Let's go into another space up here or below here. So before we go upstairs, I don't know if we need to go upstairs or I leave you guys in suspense so that you can. So you come to this other guest bedroom. This guest bedroom has a console that is customized, flows from end to end. This guy, when he comes in, he can drop his keys here so that whenever the guy is meant to wash the cars, he can come and pick them here. Treatment on the arch as you walk in. So this is a transitional space. As you get into this guest bedroom, it swings, the door swings to the left, and he has his shoe rack on this wall. And the reason is you can pick as you go, and this guy can also leave his house through here if he needs to. So he can pick and go. Aeration is enough. The door is on the other side. He receives 2 big doors. This is a door cum window. Curtains flows from top to bottom. This is just a fixed window with just 1 panel that opens. Our curtain all the way. He receives a TV on this side. So these are TV cabinet labeled, piped. Internet directly in the space. Lighting just arranged enough. He needs just 1, 2 lights switched with 1 socket with 1 switch. And this single downlighter switched with 1 whatever. And all the lights are going to be warm lights so that we do not want disturbance. You walk into your bedroom, you want to be comfortable. We don't want to put for you 6 downlighters. You walk in and you feel like you've gone to Ibiza. No, this is a home. Then lights all around, just in case you need more illumination or you want to dim this and use the dimmer lights on the side. This is a bulkhead, simple, and as you can see, at Kit Interiors, we pride in simplicity. So it's just simple straight lines. But once we do now the arrangements and put our things, and the lights are lighting, and the rugs are here, the furnitures are here, the TV is here, maybe a decor somewhere. My brother, my sisters, elegance will be speaking. So that is the headboard. As you walk in, this is a walk-in closet. So the hers cabinets go on that side, and the his cabinet go on this side and this side. We have a full-length mirror for the his, a full-length mirror for the hers on this side. Then you walk into this bathroom. So in this bathroom, we have a shower here that transits all the way to the outside. He wants to shower from outside, let's say it's whatever, because this is a farmhouse, you are sometimes alone here. You can just open the door, go there, shower, come back, instead of showering from here. Immediately after, from here to here, we are going to have a jacuzzi. Then from here to here, we are going to have a toilet. Then from here to here, we are going to have a vanity with a single bowl. There's no need for double because we noticed the client says that they have another space somewhere, or they have another house somewhere, and most of the times they have a double bowl, and whenever they are using the double bowl, they end up using that same sink. So one sink has never been used most of the times they're in that bathroom together. So they decided to just do one sink on one side, and they will have their own washing machine on the right-hand side. So you have your boxers and all manner of things. You don't need to throw them outside to those guys. You throw them here, you finish, it dries, you do your thing, and you go. Then again, the target here is to have a full-length mirror, a wall-to-wall mirror from wall to wall, so that when you just walk here and you stand maybe somewhere here, you can smile and you can actually remind yourself that God is a God of blessings. We have a switch for the light, we have a socket for the light. Then there is another concept here. If you come here, Collins, our electrician, has done this thing. The reason for doing this is because we are going to have a hanging ladder around here, and it will need light and a DP, so that anytime you use the towels, you don't need to take them outside. You can just hang them here, especially those days that are cold, or those days that are not so hot, or maybe when you are alone and you don't want to take them outside, you just hang them here, and this thing heats slowly by slowly. Within an hour, your towels are dry. So guys, I don't want to waste a lot of your time just because I'm showing you a site I'm working on in KIMILILI. Why can't you just stay tuned so that when we are done, I show you even the upper floor. I can even take a video from the upside and throw it down like that, and you can enjoy the entire project. For today, just don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our social media pages, and at Keith Interiors, where style meets elegance. Asante. Landscapers, ever none. So, a little synopsis.